Police also investigating what was first reported as a shooting. Officers responding to the Collingwood Green apartments around 9 o'clock last night. Now, when they arrived, they found out someone had been stabbed. That person was taken by a personal vehicle to the hospital, and the injuries are described as non-life threatening. 2 people were also arrested in connection with that incident. We're still waiting for more information from police.